Okay, so I'm in my food forest, and now I want to show you my nursery part. Not nursery, but like I've been developing um, special type of hazel, you could say that, that is going to get a stamp of restoration agriculture, because this is what Mark Shepard recommended, suggested that I do. The basic premise is to plant a lot of hazels from different, you source the stock from different parts of the country, and then you plant them really tight. And then you just let them be, let them endure the drought, the flooding. This area actually floods, the flooding, everything, the freezing, and whatever you get at the end, like whoever doesn't die, that's the genetics that you want to propagate further. So I have three rows here, and this is that part of my breeding program in a sense. And I did source from various suppliers, and I'm planting them really tight. And now, 3 or 4 years later, I can see that certain ones are performing much better, obviously the bigger ones, and those are the ones that I'll be propagating from cuttings. Yeah, so that's the basis, and that's what's called stun method. I'm going to give you the workflow for that, but stun method actually involves, stun means sheer total utter neglect, meaning you just plant and then you leave, and whoever survives, that's who you propagate further. But in essence, like what you want to do is, first source as many different varieties as you can. Mark Shepard does that from seed to save cost, because as you can see, there is you're planting really tight, and there is a lot of cost involved in sourcing that many plants. So what Mark did is he sourced a lot of seeds, and then he got a nursery to grow that seeds and into seedlings, and then he bought all of those and planted. So like the step one is to source seeds or your seedlings. Step two, you plant, but you plant really tight, and then you just let it be. And whoever, because they are planted so tight, some of them will be performing better, so you just keep eliminating the ones that are not performing. So in year 2, you'll have some of them will be dead because they couldn't adapt to the conditions. In year 2 or 3, some of them will be growing really quicker than others. So obviously those ones are again something that you select for. In year 5, 6, 7, whatever, the ones that are giving you nuts first or fruit first are the ones that you keep. So you keep on selecting for the properties that you want to have in the final product, in a sense. And that's it. At the end, you then propagate the ones that are really performing, or you just, by doing so, you just end up with the most suited plants. But in the beginning, you need to plant a lot of them in order to get that natural selection, in a sense. So those are kind of the steps. You acquire the plants, you either harvest seeds, get seedlings, you plant them. You could give them like some initial boost, but the point is it's not necessarily. You should avoiding mulching, fertilizing or anything. They should be surviving on their own. That's the point. And then you just, you know, let them grow, and you select the ones that are the most suitable ones. So that's it. That's the stun method that Mark Shepard invented. That's the restoration agriculture approach. So I have these 3 rows, and I just let them grow, and eventually I'll end up with the ones that are the most suited, or I'll see which type of varieties grow the best, and I'll propagate those to fill out the empty, the ones that are already dead, the empty spot. Okay, hopefully this was interesting, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.